It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Mobile feels dead. I'm going to show you a screenshot. This was shared to me a couple of days ago. So this is a guild war, and they don't even have enough. Started on an account on a server this week to make videos for beginners, and it's monotonous, horrible. There's no competition. The server is dead. I'm in the third best guild, and there are no players for war. In fact, I'm the only one playing in this guild. The third best guild on the server, and he's the only person with activity. The third best guild on the server. I think that mobile desperately needs some server merges. Desperately. Alexander Games is a YouTuber. I'm not sure what his channel is, but there are some servers that are out there that only has like one guild on it. Only like one guild. The issue is a lot of different directions. Obviously, they don't want like big mega spenders. They don't want a team on like a server that's like 4 years old. Like imagine my account that's almost 5 years old. Imagine my Hero Wars Facebook or web or mobile account that's like 5 years old. Imagine me moving to a brand new server with that account. Brand new server. I would wreck everybody, right? Unless other people move to that server as well, which is the kind of the counter argument. So they have this block in place to prevent people from transferring to newer server than yours. And it's an effort to stop bullying. But the issue with that, the issue with the bullying of new players is new players, the average player, don't get to that point. They don't get to competitive in Gold League. You know what I mean? They don't get there. Either because there's not enough players to facilitate enough wars, or they just quit. They just quit before they get there. So like the bullying happens maybe in the top 50 in Arena, which kind of happens on every server no matter where you are. So, you know, some people say that you should be allowed to move wherever you want. Just move wherever you want. If everybody can move everywhere, then, you know, it is possible that everybody would just move to the newest server every time. Every time a new server would open up. Man, that'd be crazy. But, you know, if a whale or somebody starts a new account on a brand new server, like say, instead of me moving my 5-year-old account, I take my YouTube earnings from January and I take them to the newest server 427 or whatever the server ends up being. If I take a brand new account and I spend, you know, thousands of dollars building a brand new account with, you know, specific set, because that's the appeal. Is like if I did all of this over, what is the 5 heroes that I would use to dominate everybody? Which that's a fallacy. That can't happen. You need more than 5 heroes. But it's like, how would I dominate Arena? Well, how would I get rank 1 in Arena and hold it with, you know, an Iron Palm or whatever for as long as possible? Of course, you couldn't do it for forever because then other people would, you know, eventually other whales join and all that. But the problem is you can't recruit. Like, you might be the guy on that server. You might be the rank 1 Arena for 100 days in a row, but everybody else in your guild just doesn't do anything, and you don't go anywhere. Like, you can't get anything done in Clash of Worlds or Global Championships, so your trophy and your Titan and whatever growth is limited. Sure, you're getting gold League trophies, but who cares? Like, as somebody who's been in Gold League for years, like, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, you do need the trophies to buy this and level up that and all of that, but it's just, I don't know. They need to do some things. They need to do some things to prevent this from happening, because ultimately, no matter what your point of view is, if you're a bully, if you want to bully the new players, if you are trying to protect the new players from bullies, if the server doesn't have enough people to facilitate 3 Guild Award fights a week without this, this is ridiculous. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 players in this guild. Then that also hurts new players, right? When a player leaves the server, their team should leave as well. On Arena, it does not seem that way. Well, Green Dragon, it's supposed to at the end of the cycle, whatever that looks like. Facebook hasn't had a new server in a long time. Yeah, John, Facebook isn't growing like Web is, though. Like, all of the new Hero Wars players for Facebook and Web are going to Web. Like, all of the new browser players are going to Web. Like, 100. On my server, there are many guilds full of ghosts. There are only so many retirees that join Facebook. Yeah. William, it's just the way their marketing is set up. Like, imagine if William Rayburn asks why the shift to web over Facebook. If you're marketing for a game and they want you not on Facebook. Like, they don't want to have to deal with Facebook as an intermediary. So starting from the beginning, what are we talking about? Facebook, Hero Wars Dominion Era has 2 versions of the game, right? 2 versions. There's the Facebook version and there's the web version. And the Facebook version, you go to it by going to the Facebook page and other links, right? And you click on play game. And this is launching the Facebook gaming applet, web applet. I'm not even sure what to call it, right? You play the game within Facebook. Okay. So there's also the website, hero-wars, hero-wars.com. Hero Wars web version, basically the same version. Not exactly, some small differences, but basically the same. Has its own website, its own landing page, its own login, it's, you know, all of this other stuff. As a business, you never want to rely on something else. You never want to rely on Facebook. I am at huge risk right now because I'm relying on YouTube to deliver my videos. If I were doing this the right way, I would get all of you to my website. I would only broadcast on my website, and I would get all of you to come to my website. But that's not where the money is. YouTube pays creators to put videos on their website, right? Does that make sense? The allure is the audience is greater. They have the Google search algorithm and all of this, but YouTube could just shut me down. Tomorrow they could be like, you know what? We're done doing gaming on YouTube. You know, or, you know, we're done broadcasting, or, you know, the United States government could come in and be like, well, we don't want you to play games that aren't originated in the United States or something like that. And, you know, at its most base level, I'm making money because of Hero Wars. If Hero Wars disappeared, my business disappears, right? Hero Wars Central ceases to exist because Hero Wars doesn't exist. And I'm not saying it's going to end or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But the idea is, if you are marketing, if you're advertising a game, if you're trying to get people to come and play your game, and you're appealing to the web computer sit down play game kind of people and not the mobile people, then all of their marketing is pushing you to web. Not to the Facebook version, but to the web game. They might be trying to capture Facebook traffic to stay on Facebook, but it doesn't benefit them at all. People on the web version of the game are much higher, much less likely to experience login issues, purchase issues, language issues, because they have to go through Facebook to manage all of that stuff. So it's just better for them. It's better for people to be on the web version. We don't like your content. It is what it is. Facebook has in the past changed their back-end login system for game interfaces and has caused... Yeah, exactly. And, you know, one day, like tomorrow we might wake up and Facebook has changed something and we can't log in. And usually it gets fixed. But I know all of us remember situations where we go and try to log in and it doesn't let us log in because something that Facebook changed. A couple of hours later, we do get in. But it has happened, and it will happen. It will happen again, unfortunately.